Today, I'm going to be playing as the nation of Trier, a minor nation located inside the HRE that starts off as a theocracy, an archbishopric to be specific, and is also an elector in the HRE. Most people would say, and I tend to agree with this, that Trier is the least relevant and least powerful out of any theocracy or even elector for that matter in the entirety of EU4. With these guys getting annexed almost every single game, if an elector disappears, it's them, and I've never seen the AI actually do anything relevant as Trier. But that's why I'm here to change that today, ladies and gentlemen, because you see, as Trier, we're gonna have to become the only Christian theocracy in Europe. You know, I would have appreciated a goal to just, expand a little bit and actually have a successful game as them, but no. No, we have to wipe out every other theocracy in Europe. Yes, the Pope too. The Knights, the Livonians, sure. Let's jump in as Trier. Alright, here we are as Trier, ladies and gentlemen. Like I just said in the intro, probably the weakest elector and the most irrelevant out of all of them. But hey, we gotta wipe out all other theocracies in Europe, and this is what they are, ladies and gentlemen. That is the government type. This is Europe. We're gonna have to be the only green nation in this map mode by the time the video is done. I can't believe you guys posted this type of comment on the last A to Z, man, on Trent. Oh yeah, and speaking of Trent, man, if you guys watched the episode of Trent last time, you guys will know that the last 7 or 8 minutes were cut off for some reason and didn't make it into the video. So that's why at the end of this video, I will attach the final 7 or 8 minutes from the Trent video, so you guys will get to see that ending. But enough about Trent. Let's move on with Trier, man. Let's take a look at their ideas. Plus 15% national manpower, plus 2 tolerance of the true faith, plus 5% discipline. Actually, really good, all of these. Army tradition, admin tech discount, AE impact, very nice. Attrition for enemies and autonomy change. Papal influence, yearly prestige, and admin-free policies. You know, Trier and ideas, actually not that bad. I don't see why the AI is never successful, man. No unique missions. We can form Germany and Westphalia, and we start off as a clerical state, which enables us to be an archbishopric. If we were a monastic order, we'd be locked to duchy. So, yeah, that's our starting sitch. Now, the expansion plan obviously is going to be to go into the guys that are near me, right? Like coal mines, and then, a lot of these guys over here in the HRE will be easy, man. Obviously, these other guys right here, I hope that somebody else annexes them and I don't have to fight them. Then we're gonna have to do the Pope last, because if we annex the Pope and another theocracy exists in Europe, they'll give a province to the Pope. And then the Knights, I don't even want to think about it. Ottomans, please eat them up. So yeah, that's gonna be the game plan, man, here. Becoming HRE Emperor, obviously not possible. We gotta be a monarchy for that. So yeah, man, let's get started. Alright, estate stuff done. Hired, an improved relations guy, working on getting some allies right now, building up the force limit so we can get claims on neighboring provinces. I really do think we jump in versus an elector like Mainz right away, man. Like, just wipe one of these guys out instantly. Built up the force limit, there's a claim on every neighboring province. Nice. Now I just need to get with the allies, curry favors with them, and we'll hit Mainz. Not that I can't beat them alone. They're only like the Burgons and Rothenburg, but, wait, is there a level 3 fort here? No, there isn't, huh? Maybe I don't even wait for allies. Oh, Mainz and Cologne have allied each other, so yeah, I'm waiting for allies. Let me just count up how many of these guys there actually is so we can keep track. So we got 3 up here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, am I counting correctly? Right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, not counting myself, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, 19 Christian theocracies in Europe. Wait, are the Knights in Europe? Yeah, they are. Okay. Burgundy declared on Provence. If they full annex Provence, Lorraine could be left alone and I could go through them to get the Strasbourg. Alright, well, got 10 favors with allies. Let's fight. I think we go for Mainz. Why doesn't Switzerland want to help? He's malevolent. Brandenburg and Brunswick, Cologne, Burgons, Rothenburg. I could go for Cologne first. Oh, Mainz wouldn't even join. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna do, because it'll end up breaking the alliance. We can only take 1 province from Cologne here, but that's okay. Later we'll go for Nassau or Berg to gain access to the rest of them. I'm gonna call in, yeah, both of the boys. Oh, dude. Dude, I just realized I don't gotta own these provinces. I could totally give this to Brunswick. Although, they'll give it back when Austria asks for it, won't they? Let me see. How much do they desire their provinces? They kinda desire them. I don't think they give, like, this stuff back, but this they'd probably give back. Unless I give them 2 provinces, they'll only give 1 back. Yeah, I might do that. Alright, so with this giving of provinces, I sort of don't want to lock myself in, right? So, if I took this, I'd go like this way, but I guess we're just gonna go like that. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take Cologne, and then I'm gonna give both of these to Brunswick. They will accept. I don't get any AE from this, of course, and I do expect them to give 1 province back. So, there we go. 1 archbishopric out, although I think it'll come back. Oh, Brunswick declined. Look. There's the modifier, it's unlawful territory, so Austria asked for them to release Cologne from Westphalia. They declined. So it is one of these guys down, isn't it? Hell yeah. Okay, that puts us at 18. Okay, obviously Mainz has got to be next. Who's an elector? Liège. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna eat up a lot of electors here. Liège became an elector. Oh, this is cool. So, Münster just lost a province to Berg. Oldenburg has now also declared on them, and now Brunswick is declaring on them. Münster is a theocracy. They're a bishopric. So potentially, another one is about to disappear. Hell yeah. Well, war's done. Brunswick didn't get anything, but Oldenburg has, and that's another theocracy down, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, yo. This kind of easy, bro. This kind of easy. You know, the Teutons will disappear for sure, right? Unless they remain as the theocracy Prussia thingy that happens sometimes. Okay, man. 2 down, I like it. As for the most annoying ones to get to, boys, obviously it's gonna be like Trent and the Pope, and maybe, if I, God forbid, have to go for like Riga and the Livonians and then the Knights or something like that. These guys over here, easy. These guys down here, annoying but doable. And then Pope, these guys and these guys, they're like, oh, I hope I don't have to do them, but the Pope, we're gonna have to, man. No one is gonna full annex them. And look, he's even growing. Well, we got Tech 4 in every category. I'm gonna activate Encourage Dev in my capital state right here, Lower Rhineland, and, you know, bump my capital Trier up to 30 dev, just to help speed it up, you know? Oh, shoot. Bohemia is preparing to attack Brandenburg. Okay, I gotta ditch that alliance. Sorry, bud, but I don't want to have to fight Bohemia now, man. Which, actually, this sucks a little bit because, I don't know if the sale of Neumark can happen now. And I was hoping that the Teutons, you know, got rid of these provinces. Okay, Burgundy warned me, which means I'm fricked. Oh, that stops me from fighting Liège and Strasbourg. You know, not that we were gonna do these guys now, but I was planning to go through Lorraine for them. Okay, I guess we're not fighting these guys for now. I guess we move this way. When did Berg get so big? Oh, look, I've never noticed this, but this is actually a trick to not get unlawful territory. Because I gave this to Brunswick, and Austria can only do that like so many times, they asked this province back from them, like I mentioned, and they didn't ask me. Tier 2 Gov reform time. Where's the conquering one? Manpower recovery speed would be nice, I guess. Yeah, of course. Of course. Okay, Austria got Hungary. And they're actually, they're allied to Salzburg and Augsburg. They're both theocracies. Interesting. Alright, I'm going in on Mainz. Let's wipe another one of them out. Trustworthy allies. Well, Münster is back somehow, so, yeah. Alright, we're done with Mainz. Let's go ahead and piece them out, and then I gotta nab on alliance with Austria real quick, because it is possible. So there's Mainz full annexed, and Austria is willing to ally me, which means they won't ask for unlawful territory. Perfect. Okay, well, there's another one gone, but Münster came back, so we're still the same. And another mission, too. Relations with the Emperor. Good, good, good. Okay, now we border Würzburg. I guess we keep going that way. Then Bamberg, who is, oh, they're a vassal of Würzburg. That's right. Well, what do we do here? Is there someone we can release? No. We gotta take all 3 provinces. That's okay, though. A really isn't that high, I don't think. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's improve with outrage, and then that's the next war. Ah, what a lovely, massive Magdeburg. Frick my life. At least there's a lot of things we can make them do here without, us taking these provinces. We can always make them give them back, release someone. Actually, no, if we make them release someone, they pop out with the government type of their overlord. So we really shouldn't make any of these guys release anyone. We should make them give back provinces to already existing non-theocracy nations. Who became elector, by the way? Salzburg. Yeah, I expected that. Wait, someone else disappeared too. Munich's now an elector. Who's not, though? Brandenburg? I guess Brandenburg got full annexed and then released over here. Yeah, look, they're in the Hansa now, man. But it's still Albrecht III Achilles. Interesting. Dude, it's been like less than 15 years and 3 electors have already changed. And of course, we're gonna wipe out even more of them. More generic missions. Ecclesia, whatever league. People influence. Hell yeah. Passau disappeared, I guess. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, down to 16. First idea group time, and you know what I'm going with. Espionage ideas. We're in the HRE. We're gonna fight so many HRE guys. We need it, boys. That's my opener, man. Hey, there's Danzig. Nice. Let's hope Poland full annexes the Teutons here. Okay, I got this. So now we got minus 20% AE impact. We'll have minus 30 later. Got 2 more guys. We're a tech over Würzburg. So let's declare on them. I'll drag in the trusty sidekick. Brunswick, as always. They're only allied to Frankfurt, which will just take money and war ups from. And we're done here. Very nice, folks. Let's go ahead and take all of this. And there's 2 more theocracies out. Not even that much aggressive expansion. Excellent. So, now I think is the first time we don't actually border any of them. Yeah, we don't. Burgundy is still warning us. We could attempt to go down and access Augsburg and Salzburg now, but Austria is allied to both of them, so I'm not seeing that. I guess we go this way. I guess we go for Utrecht, Münster, and Verden now. Yeah, and then Magdeburg we can dismantle. Let's pray that the Teutons stop existing right here. Actually, not a bad position. Okay, let's go chill a bit, lower aggressive expansion, and see what we do. The Teutons have not stopped existing. And I wish Poland annexed them here, man. This isn't a theocracy, right? It's not. Okay, it's a republic. Yeah, it's gonna be tough for Poland to fight them again. The way I can see them disappear is if the Livonians get declared on by Poland. Because Poland wouldn't fight all of these guys. At least not right now. What the hell? Where's Charles? Oh my god, these guys are gonna exist, aren't they? Actually making good money now, too. Mostly by myself. Oh! The Livonians just got fricked up by Muscovy and Sweden together. Damn, yeah. I like that, man. I like that actually quite a lot. Okay. That does mean Riga is vulnerable now, too. I don't know if Muscovy... actually, the Hansa isn't that big. Yeah. Yeah, not bad. Wait. Oh my god, I thought it was Scotland. But that's another theocracy out. Let's see. Let's examine once again here, boys. Yeah, everything else is the same. Only the Livonians disappeared. Cool. Oh. Magdeburg just got fricked up by Saxony. Maybe a link with Saxony. Frick it, why not, right? Yeah. They still exist, but we're good. They're way smaller now. Wait. The Burgundy thing is valid when their subjects border someone as well. See, what I wanted to do was declare on Berg here. We gotta go through them, you know, to reach Utrecht and Münster, but I can't. Burgundy gets involved. How long is the warning? 7 more years, damn. Okay, I guess we're not going that way then. Okay, so if I reach someone, yeah, for these guys, I want it to go like this, right? So I don't mess with my allies. I guess we're going down, man. I don't know, I doubt you can make such a powerful nation break an alliance. But what are Augsburg's alliances? Constance and Regensburg in Austria. They're free cities, so I can't deck on them. And then Salzburg, it's only Austria. So I guess we fight like Ansbach, take Ansbach. Fight Ingolstadt, which is gonna be So we then border Augsburg. But no, we gotta reach Salzburg as well. Vassalize Ingolstadt. Like that, we border Salzburg and Augsburg. Yeah, fight Ansbach, vassalize Ingolstadt. Gotta do it. Even though Bohemia's in this. And Strasbourg. What can we do with Strasbourg here? Maybe I ally Milhouse or Baden and then feed them Strasbourg. And then I don't gotta go this way at all. Yeah, this is some 5D chess, man. All right, let's link up with Baden. I gotta curry favors with them. All right, I'm gonna go in for Ansbach here. We gotta do it. Let's call in... Switzerland sucked last time, so let's just drag in both of these guys. I'm just doing this to make it faster, boys. We really don't need allies for a lot of these wars we're doing. I bought a property in Egypt, and what they do is they give you the property. All right, that's an unconditional. So there's Ansbach. Now we got access to Ingolstadt. I guess we're gonna vassalize these guys. Wait for the Burgundian warning to... What's going on here? Aragonese War for Independence. Who's supporting them? France and Burgundy versus Portugal, Castile, and England. Interesting war. Very interesting. So yeah, vassalize these guys, man. Then we'll have access to Augsburg and Salzburg. Of course, it's tricky to fight them, but at least we'll be there. And then when the Burgundian warning expires, just go for Berg and hope they don't rewarn me. Because it is going to be valid for Utrecht as well. I guess we can at least do Munster. Your 3 gov reform time. Advisor discount will be good. Idea discount is great too. I'm gonna go for this one. There's more AE impact. Dope. Okay, Burgundian warning is up. So it's time to declare on Berg and take these 2 provinces in order to border Utrecht and Münster. Now, what I've also done here is I've allied Aachen, and even though I haven't created favors with them, they are willing to come into this war with the promise of land. I actually don't care about giving them land. However, they border Liège, so we can give them Liège if they're willing to take it, of course, both provinces, because we'll still be at war with Berg. Austria won't be able to demand unlawful territory for those 2, and then later when the war is done, they won't be able to. And I'll also give them like Jülich, which maybe they could ask for. So I'm declaring on Berg right here, dragging in, not Baden actually, not Baden. Let's not get Baden in, I'm saving, or... Yeah, let's actually get in everyone right here, just so the war is super quick. Okay, goal is to take Cleves and Münster and feed Lune and Liège to Aachen. Let's go. And AE ticks down super quickly. I got like 0 with everyone. What's my improved relations at, dude? That's gotta be a powerful modifier for me right now. Plus 60%. Yeah, actually pretty good. Actually pretty good. And the AE impact is almost minus 40% now. Alright, so it just knocked out Dortmund. There's Liège. Aachen doesn't want it. Okay. It was worth it to try it. It was worth it to try it. So, they're allied to France, though. That's something we can make them stop. There we go. And let's peace out. I'm gonna take Cleves and Münster, and yeah, that's it. So, there we go. War reps money. That's all I need, right? Yeah. Excellent. Now we border Utrecht and Münster. Burgundy has not rewarned me. AE is pretty chill. I guess Utrecht, we could take this, but maybe we vassalize them. Münster obviously is going to be a full annex, but they're in the Hansa. Yeah, at 13 right now. Has someone else disappeared? I don't think so. Interesting. Very interesting. There we go. Took admin 7 ahead of time. Let's get another idea group. That's going to be offensive. Let's stack a little bit of siege ability right here as well. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Conquer new states. Perma claims on every neighboring area. That's very handy, actually. Oh, more news. Poland's annexed the Teutons, which means now we're down to 12, baby. Let's get it. I think the Knights are going to be tricky. I don't know if the Ottomans are going to declare on them. They like never deal with the Knights in Cyprus, you know. It's tricky for the AI to do naval stuff. So, yeah, right now, man, Riga and the Knights are looking most annoying. And Trent, too. Because I gotta go through Austria or Venice to get the Trent. Yeah. I think it's time to go in on Ingolstadt, boys. It is gonna be pretty expensive, aggressive expansion-wise, vassalizing these guys, but it's not that bad because by that point, I'm also gonna unlock this. So, we need Baden to come into this war to try the same thing we just tried with Liège right here. I don't know if they'll accept stuff from Strasbourg, though, unless they're co-belligerented, which... we could co-belligerent them, so if we declare on Ingolstadt right here, co-belligerent Strasbourg, that just does bring in Frankfurt, but then Bohemia here is going to be the annoying one. I'm going to declare for that so no one else occupies it. Dragon, Baden, Brunswick, Saxony, Switzerland, the Pope. We do outnumber them like this, but it's going to be tricky. Yeah, let's go. Oh my god, these guys came in with the 4C. Bless me, thank me. These guys came in with the 4 siege guy? The ticks are like 30 days, it's insane. Well, 4 siege guy just got stack wiped. Okay, this is potentially interesting for us. Instead of annexing them, I've made them bigger. God damn it. Well, I'm just gonna go through frickin' Lorraine or the Palatinate and eat them myself. Frick Baden. Oh! Wait, Trent is in this war that Austria is doing. And Austria actually has a claim on Trent. Now, they never get annexed, right? They always survive and they always stay on OPM, but hey, let's pray. Everyone pray in the comments. Say, I'm praying, it's me, I'm praying. And Poland's actually taking this from Muscovy over here. They've surrounded Riga. They strongly desire it. I think Poland might go for this, if I'm being honest. And Austria actually did take Constance here in this war versus Venice. If they did that there's no way they're doing it here, so yeah. Was it a claim, though? You know, with Strasbourg actually giving back Durlach to Baden somehow, and them being co-belligerented, do I vassalize them too? Okay, this war was needlessly long, man, because of Bohemia, and my allies kind of sucked, if I'm honest. So, if we vassalize Landshut... Oh, only 18. Oh, hell yeah, what the frick? Okay, there's two bishoprics, well, one bishopric under my control, and now I border two more right here. So, Austria... Yeah, they're still willing to help out. Okay, I do have 50 favors. I wonder if they do it. We just need to wait for them to peace out. Let's see Trent right here. They're still involved. Alrighty, well, there we go. Acquire subjects. I can get strong duchies now too, I guess. So that's nice a little bit for points generation. There's build buildings as well. Yeah, I don't know. Munster? We go up and down all the time. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's just chill a little bit first. I just saw the stupidest move the AI has made in the history of EU4. I'm just watching this Austria war, right? So I'm like, okay, they're sieging Trent. And all of these guys, by the way, Austria, Salzburg, you know, these two stacks, they were all on Venice, sieging it. But then these guys, the Venetian guys, landed here. Everyone left Venice to beat them up. They didn't beat them up. Instead, they left to Venice. And now the boats are back here, and they can't get back on. The dumbest move of all time pulled by Austria and Salzburg, while the smartest move of all time was also just pulled by Venice and Trent. That's actually insane. Poland's doing something. What are they doing? That's my boy. That's my boy, dude. They took care of the Teutons. Kinda the Livonians, if you think about it. But it was really Muscovy and Sweden. And now they're taking care of Riga, man. Listen, Ottomans, that's how you do it, bruh. That's how you do it. Just go fight the knights. It's not that hard. Your navy's huge. Well, actually, they won't, because they don't even want the province. God damn it. I'm stuck in Salzburg? Wait, I'm a dumbass, actually. What I should have done is taken Jülich from Berg earlier, so I can border Liège. Why didn't I do that? Oh wait, no, Aachen had occupied Jülich. I couldn't. Okay, we're gonna actually have to fight Berg again, but it's alright. Yeah, probably fight Berg and co-belligerent Liège, actually. They're gonna drag in England, but frick it. Tier 4 government reform time. We're staying Catholic this entire campaign, obviously, boys, so lands for the church. As expected, Austria did not take Trent. Gelre strongly desires Utrecht. We could ally them, feed them Utrecht. I take Overstricht, just to disperse AE a little bit. And because they strongly desire it, and they're going to be the main belligerent, I'm willing to bet that they are going to take it. So I am going to link up with Gelre. I know we tried that strategy 2 times already and failed, but hey, it worked with Brunswick, man. Oh, but I don't like Gelre. Alright, frick it then, man. Well, it turns out Gelre does like me now, so I did ally them. Let's go in on Utrecht. I'm planning to give this province to Gelre, and I'll take Overstricht myself. So I'm just going to call on everyone here just because this annoying Brittany is going to be involved. So yeah, let's go. Very interesting. I did just get the vassalization acceptance thingy from, what you call it, espionage, but I think we need to be way bigger for those guys to accept. Excellent. Gelre is willing to accept it. Nice. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Is he better than the guy I got? Oh, way better. Well, we're done. Let's hope Gelre doesn't give this if Austria demands it. There we go. One guy out for now, and I think I'm pretty much immediately gonna go in on Munster here, man. All right, well, there's no modifier, but Austria hasn't asked for it. Okay, this is gonna be an annoying one because the entire Hansa is gonna be involved in this. Brunswick, Saxony, Switzerland. Yeah, we can beat them, but by this point, man, all of them have level 3/4 stacked up, so it's gonna be annoying as hell. Nevertheless, let's go in. A good thing about this too, actually, is that Gelre is in this war. I don't think Austria can ask them while they're at war. Yeah, thing is, no one can fight Trier. because they're in the HRE. Like, even if we get a powerful guy right here, they'll never declare. Unless Austria eats them up, man, it ain't gonna be anyone. And the war with Munster is done, and there's another theocracy out. And yeah, it doesn't seem that Gelry is giving this up. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are officially down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, almost halfway there. I don't remember what we started at, but almost halfway there. Now, obviously we gotta get into it with Augsburg or Salzburg right here if Austria wants to break that alliance. Then, I'll also break my alliance with Brunswick. Now, they are allied to Burgundy, but shoot, I have a bigger army than Burgundy, man. So my thought process was we fight Brunswick, take these 3 provinces, and like that, I'll border Verden and Magdeburg instead of going north right here through Oldenburg and Bremen, then to Verden, then through Lubeck, then to Magdeburg. So we'll save ourselves like 3 different wars if we just fight Brunswick instead. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go back down here. Core this province up, beat up some rebels, and we'll see if Austria wants to break any of these 2 alliances. Wait, Venice is sieging Trent for some reason. Why? What is this? Venetian conquest of Ferrara. I think they'll take it though once again because of the HRE thing. We'll see though. Hey, we can pray again. Let's type pray again in the comments below. Oh, they took it. They actually took it. They full annexed Ferrara and Trent. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I gotta admit, boys, you know, I was expecting the Teutons and the Livonians to disappear, like for sure. Riga, I was like, okay, we got a decent chance. And my hopes are actually still pretty high for the Knights, if I'm being honest. But Trent, man, was the one that I thought would never disappear because neither Austria nor Venice, man, they never go for them, dude. But this is insane. Well, I love it. Okay, with that, boys, we're officially down to, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we're officially down to 8. Now, something that could happen right here is Austria fighting Venice again and making them release Trent instead of taking it for themselves. That is a possibility, I think. Oh, they'll do it. Yeah, they did it. Yeah, let's go. Now hold up. I found a way to crack the Knights. If the Ottomans don't fight them, look what I just noticed when asking for mill access through Munich. Or no. Who the hell was I looking at? Dude, the Knights were... I was about to say one of these guys was allied to the Knights, but who had I clicked on? I'd clicked on Venice from when I was looking at Trent earlier. Oh my god, dude. I was like, hell yeah, dude, I'm gonna fight Munich, vassalize the Knights, because even though we're so far away, they are in Europe and we can do that, but... Okay, who do they have relations with? Just Venice, huh? And... Memmingen. Oh, the Knights do come into that. I'd piece everyone out, I'd piece Venice out too, and then I'd have to build up a massive galley and transport fleet. All from one province. Okay, this has got to be the contingency if the Ottomans don't do anything. Have they started strongly desiring it? No, they don't want the islands, man. Yeah, they probably don't think they can get to them or something. Okay, we're done here. I'm gonna take Salzburg for myself because Ingolstadt might give it to Austria if Austria asks. So there we go. There's another guy out, and we're well, we're down to 7. Okay, now I'm gonna end the alliance with Brunswick. Yes, we are gonna have to fight Burgundy in that same war, but yeah, I'd still rather do only one war than 3 different wars. Oh, dude, I should build up a claim on Strasbourg while we have claims bordering claims. Wait, why am I so stupid, man? Strasbourg is my vassal. I forgot, and I keep counting them when really I shouldn't. They're my vassal. I forgot I'd vassalize these assholes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna annex them, man. I think I'm gonna annex them. There's, the integration policy. We'll just ask for access from, like, Lorraine whenever we need it. Yeah. Oh, I can't. We're completely disconnected. So I do have to fight the Palatinate. Alright, also in about 10 years, we'll once again ask Austria to break their alliance with Augsburg, and we'll go for them as well. So in the meantime, we're not thinking about them or about Strasbourg, because they're basically locked down. So, there we go. There's... Oh! What the hell? Hell yeah, dude! Oh, I like that a lot. But yeah, it's time to fully shift focus up north, boys, to wipe out Verden and Magdeburg. So all we do now is just wait for the truce with Brunswick to expire. So 4 years of nothing. I hate it when this happens. Look. It always happens. Like some OPM randomly exists somewhere and no one eats them. Oh. Yo! Shout out Ethiopia, man. Okay, truce with Brunswick is up, man. We gotta fight them. They're allied to Burgundy. It's gotta be done. However, I have a twig up my sleeve. You see, I've allied Poland and curried favors, and they're willing to come. Sieges are so quick, man, but there's tier 5. We could swap to something navy later if we do need to fight the knights, but for now I think I'm gonna go with that one. There's an unconditional. We didn't really even need Poland, man. I pretty much beast out Burgundy, but there's the 3 provinces I want. And there's money and war reps, and they're out. Okay, excellent. Now we border the 2 northern guys that we needed to get, Verdun and Magdeburg. It's going to be a straight up full annex on both of those guys, unless some of them likes me. I can't Royal Marry, by the way. Yeah, we're just going to fight them. So, Magdeburg is allied to the Palatinate, which means I could take Zweibrücken in that same war. And, yeah, then annex our boy Strasbourg, because, you know, these guys do need to not exist. They don't just need to be our vassal. So, perfect, man. Let's spy. So, I'm helping Austria in this, and I just got an event for minus 20% A impact for the next, like, 10 years, man. Here it is. I'll show it to you guys. There it is. I think I just got... Well, whatever, which one of these. It's either Just Causes or State Propaganda. I guess it's Just Causes, but it's minus almost 70% now, man, which is insane. So yeah, we gotta get at these 2 guys in the next 10 years. Well, we have that modifier. The bad thing is, however, both of my diplomats got discovered. Oh, see, here's that dangerous situation of Austria fighting Venice. I didn't even notice Venice was in this war, actually. Switzerland was, that's why we're not allied anymore, but... Man, if Trent pops back out somehow, I'll... In fact, the Knights are in this too! Oh my god. There's nothing we can do about it, man. They got 11 boats. Venice has 54. We can't possibly get here. My boats will die before they even get there from attrition. I don't got anything in the Mediterranean. My only port is up here. Okay, Trent was not released. What the hell did Austria do anyway? They declared on Burgans. They didn't really do anything. Dumbasses. Yeah, we're super border gory. I know you guys are thinking that as well. Disgusting, absolutely disgusting. And I always forget we can fabricate claim on areas as well. So now I got claims on both of these provinces. Shout out espionage, man. So the Protestant Reformation just spawned, ironically, in my subject of Ingolstadt. We are gonna stay Catholic either way this campaign, but yeah, let's go ahead and declare on Verdun. They are allied to Denmark, however, we're also allied to Poland, so there you go. Helpful. Alright, Denmark's out, which means there's Verdun full annex, man. Just 5 aggressive expansion. That's insane for the HRE, but they're not even that dabbed. Okay, so now I'm helping Austria fight Bohemia right here. So as soon as this is done, we will be able to declare on Magdeburg. We can't right now, obviously, because we're involved with Austria. And where we'll take Magdeburg, get Zweibrücken, and with that, we'll also knock out Strasbourg and Magdeburg. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 more nations left to go, man. Actually, did I count Liège? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Or actually 6. Yeah, the Pope and the Knights, man. The Pope and the Knights. And in this case, the Knights can actually be last, too, because they can't give up their province to the Pope, so... Frick me, dude. Maybe it will be best to go through Burgundy, but it's just so far away, man. Maybe a diplo-vassalization on... Yeah, it's just... I really don't know. I really don't know about those 2 guys. You know, something else I was actually looking at over here is taking, like, Verdun from Burgundy and releasing Provence. And then Provence has cores all around this, man, and using the favors with the Pope that I have, it's probably, like, even at 100 right now. If we're, yeah, it's 99. We can make him give back, well, some or all of these provinces to Provence right here. And then with that, we got a landing spot in Provence. I annex Provence, and then when I fight the Pope, I can actually take stuff down here. And that'll actually get us close enough to the Knights to where we won't have to vassalize them either. But here's the thing. What is Provence's primary culture? Because I don't think, like, Provençal exists. Yeah. So they got provinces in Francian, in Burgundian, and in Occitan culture. Their capital is what? Is it Anjou? Or is it, like, this one? Yeah. Because if we can't release Provence from these, which might be possible to you know, not happen, that plan goes away. I gotta look up Provence's primary culture. Hold up. So yeah, look at this. Provence is a medium-sized Occitan country in France. Yeah, primary culture Occitan. The capital is Anjou though, so we can't release them from Verdun and from Bar. That sucks. That sucks. Although, wait, when did Burgundy enter the HRE? I never noticed that. It's not even an incident. What the hell? I don't know how it happened. If we make Burgundy release Provence, which that we can do, would they be willing to get diplo-vassalized by us? Their provinces would be 21. And let's take a look at guys that would accept right now. Someone maybe slightly bigger. 21. We need one of these guys to have like 21 dev or be near it. All of them are way below that though. All of them are way below that. How close would they be? Magdeburg, Herzegovina, Bologna. Is it worth a shot, boys? To fight Burgundy for that? We won't even have to declare on them directly. It can just be Brunswick again, called in Poland again, and it'd be a phony war. I think I'm gonna try that. It won't hurt. I think I'm gonna try that. Yeah. Make Burgundy release Provence, hopefully diplo-vassalize them, and then ask the Pope for provinces back. I think that's the best way we can do it. Okay, in the meantime, let's wait and then fight Magdeburg. Okay, that's done. Let's go in immediately on Magdeburg. Okay, there's Zweibrücken. At least we're connected to Strasbourg now and we can annex them. And there's Magdeburg, ladies and gentlemen. And with that, we are officially down to only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these guys left. Wait, wasn't it 5 earlier? What the hell was I counting? Yeah, it's Liège, it's Strasbourg, it's Augsburg, it's the Pope. Liège, Strasbourg, Augsburg, Pope, Knights. Okay. Oh wait, at this point, we should be able to make, yeah, let's make Austria break their alliance with Augsburg. Perfect, there's an acceptance. And I'm immediately going in on Augsburg as well. Hell yeah. And there's Augsburg out as well. Perfect, okay. We've officially dealt with everyone that's literally bordering us. Now, Liège, I also keep forgetting about them constantly. So now, we're gonna wait 4 years for a truce with Brunswick to expire. Declare on them. That's gonna drag in Burgundy. I don't want to hit Burgundy directly because they're gonna bring in Aragon. And they're kind of far away from Poland, so they wouldn't want to help. And then in that war, what I'm actually gonna declare for is for me to take Luxembourg right here and make them release Provence from here. That'll make us border Liège, which... Okay, we can make Austria break that alliance in 10 years, no big deal. We'll fight them, annex them, and then hopefully in the meantime we'll also get into it with the Pope and stuff like that. So yeah, let's core that up, man. I definitely want to be full stating everything so I appear as powerful as possible, so people are willing to accept diplo-vassalizations, talking about Provence, of course. And yeah, let's chill for 4 years. We also got this right here in the ledger, right? It's pretty much the same things that I've been looking at. So now we're down to 4. Yep. Annexing Strasbourg as we speak. We'll be down to 3. And then it's gonna be Liège and the Pope, hopefully. Because if we don't do this Provence thing, man, yeah, I literally gotta drill all the way down to, like, Provence over here. Or just keep fighting the Pope somehow. Maybe, like, rival the Pope. Do humiliation wars, but we can only make him release like Avignon, Provence, Perugia, Urbino, and Spoleto. Or I do something like ally Naples, but see, none of these guys strongly desire Rome is the thing. They'll always give it back. There's not a powerful enough Italian state that's gonna keep Rome. Oh no. Oh, okay, wait, Austria isn't in that. It's not allied with Austria. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. There we go. Good news on this front, though. Ottomans have finally started to strongly desire the Mediterranean islands, Crete, Rhodes, and Cyprus. Yeah. Okay, now I got even more faith. And we got time, so yeah. Strasbourg officially annexed, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to 3. And then there were 3. No. Something's happened here. Saxony blew up. I think Thuringia won their independence war, and look who's back. They're probably a clerical state again, right? They're not! They're not. They're yep, they're a monarchy. Oh, okay, that was tricky. Let me check the ledger too. Yep, we're good. We're good. Well, Poland just formed the Commonwealth. Gotland did this. Actually, it was Poland's declaration, but they didn't take anything. They just gave everything to Gotland. So, yeah, is my truce with these guys up? It is up, isn't it? No, that's me. Okay, 2 more months. Okay, now the truce is up, and yeah, Commonwealth is willing to help. Okay, let's go ahead and declare this phony war on Brunswick. Main goal is to take Luxembourg and make them release Provence from here. Burgundy, of course. Provence is here. 35 war score, and then that's not bad at all. Okay, 56 war score on Burgundy for that. There we go. We can do it on the main screen too. So Burgundy cedes Luxembourg to Trier. Burgundy releases Provence. I lose my claims on Bar and Verdun. There we go. Oh. Well, it said they'd accept it. What the hell? I guess this battle. Okay, well, now they'll definitely accept it. And there we go. Okay. So we border Liège. I can make Austria break that alliance in, let's see. Yeah, in just 3 years, so really not bad. Now we gotta pray for the 3rd time that Provence is willing to accept a diplo-vassalization. They're probably not, but I think it was worth a shot. Okay. I'm scrolled all the way down. Okay. They like me. That's positive. They like me. Oh. They'll accept. Oh. This is perfect, folks. This is freaking perfect, man. Their cores are still standing on the papal provinces right here. They'll never lose them because they're Occitan primary. I can just make the Pope give them back to Provence because we got a ton of favors. I don't even need all of them. I just need like 2 of them. Then I can fight the Pope for the rest. But then, once Provence has all of that back, we can annex them, diplo-annex them, move our guys down here through access or through boats. And because we'll have this province, it's close enough to the Pope to where we can fight the Pope. Probably 2 wars, if I'm being honest. Probably 2 wars. And then if the Knights still exist, we go for them too. Not bad at all. Okay, just beating up some Salzburgian rebels. It's also time for a 3rd idea group. What do we do here? Maybe maritime, man. Maybe maritime, because that'll give us more sailors and naval force limit. It's already so tiny. And I think if I do end up fighting the Knights, I think I'm gonna no CB them, man. Because I could declare on Venice somehow, most likely, but then, or not, then they would be the main belligerent, whereas I need the Knights to be the main belligerent. And, yeah, just peace out Venice and Memmingen. Cyprus is gonna get bored eventually. And look, Austria would help me versus the Knights, dude. I can do it now, probably. I just have to vassalize them. But no, let's keep it as it is. If the Ottomans get involved, they get involved. Maybe we take maritime for our, I can't believe we're doing espionage and maritime in the same. But just I don't know, more quality, because our boats are super tiny and super weak, man. Look, we're paying actually so much, dude. We're paying so much. It's because we don't got a coastline as the thing. You know what, man? Frick it, yo. Why not have some laughs, some goofs, and some gaffs? Maritime. That's right. Espionage, offensive, maritime. Only thing worse would have been espionage, naval, maritime. But yeah, Provence has obviously been diplo-vassalized, man. Let's do this. Return. Oh. We can't. We can't. Like this, we can already declare on him, though. Wait, we're not allied? We are allied. Like this, we got a CB. We don't gotta push through anyone. So, okay, that's a positive. Okay, so now it's looking like, maybe still 2 wars versus the Pope, man. Yeah, that's what we do, actually. Let's take a look at AE. AE is not that bad. Next alliance, Austria breaking, can do it in 3 years. So we wait for that. We fight Liège. In the meantime, we break our alliance with the Pope now, actually. And then once we're done with Liège, we declare on the Pope, reconquer this for Provence, and make them release Urbino, Perugia, and Spoleto. And then in our 2nd war with him, 42, 9, and 17, we take Roma, Terracina, and Ancona. Because by that point, we'll have annexed Provence. And if we take a look at, well, where is it? Frick my life. Economic? Yeah, colonial range. Yeah, it's already 325 to, like, Provence all the way from here. So we'll definitely be able to take stuff behind over here on the other side. Yeah. Okay, we're good. 3 years of chilling. Man, this is... When you guys suggested that goal, man, I thought it was going to be A's and we have to do it for like 200 years, but actually, the speed is progressing really nicely, man. Of course, Provence is a theocracy now too, but yeah, that's because I released them. Expected. Hey, man, they got the Plantagenets somehow, and she's a 665, dude. That's insane. Dudley. And there it is. Austria is no longer allied to Liège. Now we can go ahead and declare on them. Take Liège. Britain is gonna come in. So is Berg, but whatever. Okay, Britain isn't obviously gonna do anything, so we really just gotta sit in this. And how'd Provence get this? Oh, wait, no! Now we can re-ally the Pope and they can give the stuff back. I think, wait, we can take a look at our subjects' missions, man. Yeah, there it is. It's negotiate for Avignon. If they like each other, the Pope just gives it to them. Why did I forget about this? So re-ally the Pope. Have I lost the favors by now? No. Re-ally the Pope. Get these back, but then how do we fight him again? I guess by declaring on East Frisia? Because the other way would be to no CB him. And you might think we can fight like Siena from here, but Siena's a free city, man. Okay, we re-ally the Pope. Damn, I'm so stupid, man. We just wasted a lot of time. I don't even know when this happened. I didn't even notice it, boys, to be honest. Oh, it was just last year. In fact, it was less than a year ago. Okay, so yeah, it was while I was in this war. Oh well, this is what France is doing right now. They're trying to PU Naples. Tier 6 gov reform time, I guess. And finally, there is an unconditional from Liège. Okay. We can even take Calais. Let's not. There we go. That's another theocracy gone, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah? Excellent. I mean, they still show up here, but they're not really there, are they? Yeah. Okay. So now, there we go. There's a re-allying with the Pope, and as soon as this tiny war that they're in, that Herzegovina is actually winning, is done, we'll ask for those provinces back. Okay, well, that whole thing is done. Yes. Nice. And we don't have enough favors for Kolkir. We need quite a lot more. Okay, I'm gonna curry. Why not? Oh, in the meantime, we need to figure out how to actually fight the Pope without no CBing them. East Frisia was the one option. And that we can make them... Yeah, I guess what I'm gonna do is get for Kolkir back, annex Provence. Then, because I'll have access to the other side, I'll declare on East Frisia. I don't even gotta wait for a truce with the Pope to expire or nothing. Declare on East Frisia, and then make the Pope release these three while I take Terracina. But no, that way we can't spy on the other thing, can we? And if I take Ancona still, so I can make them release like Urbino and Perugia. And then I go for the other ones. That's 53, 65... and 10, 75, and 8, 83, yeah. It's tight. The Pope might dev these above 100 is the thing. The only other thing I can do is I've set Siena as a province of vital interest, so maybe, maybe like Provence will spy on them. And right now, Austria isn't willing to defend them even though they're a free city. But it's like, this is like the craziest possible way. Hey, there's for Kolkir. Nice. Okay, time to move on with the wars, man. Okay, so this is gonna be a declaration on East Frisia, but really, I'm taking Terracina and making the Pope release Urbino and Perugia. Well, we're done with the Pope, so... Oh, no. I did it the wrong way around. I should have annexed Provence first, now I don't got the range. I'm so stupid, and I said it like 50 times too, man. Yeah, we don't got the colonial range on... Oh, we do? What the hell? We actually do have the colonial range! Okay! I did just take tech, maybe that was it, but... Yeah, okay! So... I hope that... Yeah, it is true. Look, we can take his stuff, man. Okay, so I'm making the Pope release... Urbino, Perugia, and I take Terracina. And then he'll be alive in these three provinces, which together are, let's see, 45 plus 12, that's 57, plus, let's call it 20, 76 right here, 1976. So they are full annexable in one war. I was worried about them deving too much. So there we go. There's a piece out with the Pope. I officially have land right here. Oh, no. No, they're bishoprics, but they are willing to be diplo-vassalized. Okay, well, they are willing to be diplo-vassalized. Okay. So I just created 2 more bishoprics. But at least we don't have to fight someone for these provinces. Yeah. With the mistake I did here with Provence, I could only take 1 province here. I don't know if you guys noticed. So if I did annex Provence, I might have just gone like 3 and 3, right? But that's okay. They're willing to be diplo-vassalized. That's okay. Let's just white piece out of this war as fast as possible and diplo-vassalize these guys. Yeah, there's Urbino. And there's Perugia. These guys aren't in the HRE, so now that I integrate Provence, they won't have that modifier where I'll have to keep improving relations with them. But yeah, okay, Provence is about to be annexed. That is gonna bring us down to, what is this? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then once I annex these 2 guys, it'll be, yeah, easy. It's just the Pope one more time and the Knights. Now the Knights, Ottomans aren't fighting them, obviously. Dude, we could pop an OCB now with Austria and we'll be able to easily peace out Venice. Cyprus will get bored eventually. Do I have more boats than them, though? 11 and 11. Yeah, and I got, like, a bunch of galleys right here. Let's upgrade stuff. I'll hire an admiral as well and bring the boats down to, well, actually, to Terracina. It's not even that far. Yeah, while we're waiting for the truce with the Pope to expire, I'll beat up Rhodes. Yeah, and then there won't be any other theocracies, so there will be no one to release the Pope. Perfect. A lot of this is working out way better than I expected. What's this, though? What is this army? Oh my god, this is Strasbourg's army. I annexed these guys like 20 years ago, and it's been here the whole time. Alright, so apparently I'm maxed out on admin. I've brought the boats down to Terracina. We're annexing Provence. I think we go for the Knights now, man. Just straight up no CB them. No one will really care too. They're kind of far away. Peace out Venice. Wait for Cyprus to get bored. Or actually, we don't even gotta wait for Cyprus to get bored. I'll land. The only thing is I got 10 transports. But yeah, okay, they got less troops than that. So yeah, there we go. No CB on the Knights, baby. Shoot, if the Ottomans aren't gonna do it, someone's gotta, you know? And super easy peace out on Venice, yeah. Super easy. They're allied to France. You know what? I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna make them break that alliance with France. Let's cripple them just to be sure. I might even give stuff to Austria because I don't want them interfering in any way. And Venice is out. Autobots, roll out. And this war is so good. Austria is freaking doing a naval landing in Cyprus. When have you seen that, boys? Ah, well. What can the Ottomans take from me? They can take Rhodes and they can absolutely obliterate my navy. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Now, what are the consequences of me declining this? The worst thing that can happen right here is them allying... Oh my god. I think the Commonwealth should help out in this, though, later, so Aragon really shouldn't be too much of a problem. I can't accept this. My fleet's gonna get obliterated, and this war is... I mean, I'm still gonna siege down Rhodes, man, but... Damn. I really wanted to keep Austria, too. They have been really helpful, man. Especially in these outside of HRE wars. God damn it. Freaking Ottomans, man. Always getting involved in some bullshit. Why couldn't you just declare on the Knights earlier? Lost a bunch of trust with Austria. I might be able to re-ally them. And actually, Austria and Hungary are no joke. Austria is making a mistake of annexing Hungary right here. At least it's stopped, because Austria's got 57k troops, but Hungary's got 100,000. So they actually outnumber the Ottomans right now. There's Rhodes sieged, man. And there's the Knights annexed. Now, actually, there is a chance these assholes pop out in Malta if Aragon gets that event. Let's hope they don't. All right, simple, boys. By the way, Togut doesn't count because I know some of you guys are, oh, what about Togut? If you listened at the start, you would have heard me say every Christian theocracy in Europe. That's the goal. Go check the comment on the Trier video. But yeah. Annex Provence, which we're doing right now. Annex Urbino and Perugia, fight the Pope. That's it. So simple. We're so close, boys. Provence annexed. Oh, now I gotta fight Austria. Frick my life, dude. What are the consequences of remaining allyless once again? Okay, the war with the Pope would be more annoying because Aragon would be involved. Austria's just getting ganked right now. Commonwealth didn't declare on them directly. They hit Mecklenburg, but... that's just so stupid. Oh, I don't know what to do. I gotta accept this one. I gotta accept. I'm gonna suffer through this. Wait, why did I lose so much stab? Mill access. Mill access. And I just took freaking tech. Damn it, man. Oh, look at what these assholes made me do, man. Now I got freaking internal conflicts ticking. Alright, I white pieced out of that war and I stabbed up to 0, but I still got internal conflicts ticking. It's because of the religious unity now. Alright, internal conflicts still ticking, but let's annex Urbino and Perugia. Actually, by converting these two provinces, so it's 1 a month, so we got 30 months. This one will take, yeah, like, what is it, 10? And this one 13. Oh yeah, we will actually avoid it. What? Is anything else gonna trigger it? Okay, no province is in revolt. Stab is good. Maintenance is good. Oh my god. I don't know where they came from just now, but I was like, back for the 3rd time, mother frickers, but no, we're good, man. In this screen, we're good. It's just us and the Pope. Now that I've annexed my, my guys. There we go. So yeah, let's just wait for the truce with the Pope to expire, which is gonna be up in almost 1 year here, man. Yeah. Very nice. Well, I can re-ally Austria. Well, converted roads, and that's crisis. Literally averted. Ladies and gentlemen, the truce with the Papal State is up. It's time to destroy the final Christian theocracy over in Europe because we saved the Pope for last. Some of you guys know, I'm sure, when the Pope gets full annexed, basically the Pope that's without a country asks another, Catholic theocracy over in Europe to pop him out in a province. Usually, he does end up popping out of Koblenz right here, or of one of Köln's provinces, because, they're some of the slightly bigger theocracies, but because I'm gonna be the only one left, there's no one he's gonna ask. He's gonna ask me, and I'm gonna say no. So, let's go ahead and declare our final war, ladies and gentlemen, versus the Pope. My allies, the Commonwealth and Austria, will not help, so this war will be slower. So, yeah, Ragusa here, decently easy to piece out. So is Siena right here. What I'm gonna do is actually get indebted to the burghers right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the, what's this? Oh, we got Marines, that's right. I'm gonna pull out the, well, yeah, independent army up top, man, so they can go for East Frisia. After that, they're gonna meet up over here with this guy and that guy, and we're gonna go peace out Aragon. So let's wait for these guys to recruit, give them a general, wait for morale, and we'll declare. All right, folks, there's our final war. Conquest of Rome. Let's go. Oh my god, finally, dude. Jesus, Aragon was a bitch to deal with, man. Bombed every fort, even assaulted some. Let's pick up, whatever this is, yearly corruption. Sure, we'll go with that one. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, our war with the Pope is done, man. Let's go back into the countries right here. Governments, government type, there it is. Theocracy, just me and the Pope left. And there's a full annex, ladies and gentlemen. Well, as soon as the day takes over, there's a full annex on the final Christian theocracy over in Europe. He's gone. Okay, not gonna dip immediately. I'm actually gonna wait to core these provinces up. So there it is. Basically the event asking us to give Rome back to the Pope, but we will never support such a state. Everyone that's Catholic hates me. I lose prestige and stab. Even Togurt disappeared. I'm literally the only theocracy I know of. Not just Christian, but anywhere in the world. Wasn't there, one of these guys, or one of these guys that's a theocracy? Man, this is... Out of the border gory campaigns, boys, this has gotta be top 3, man. Wouldn't you agree? And actually, that didn't even take that long. I mean, in real life, it's taken me about, 6 hours, which is definitely longer than other campaigns. Well, some other campaigns, but yeah. In terms of in-game time, that really wasn't that bad at all. Even completed Maritime. Completely useless, obviously, but... yeah, even completed Maritime. Well, frick off. Cringe. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Now that we've cored up the provinces that we took from the Pope, we can take a look at the political map mode once again. You guys will notice that I'm the only Christian theocracy in Europe, and the ledger will confirm that. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this campaign is done. But yeah, there you go, man. Started off as Trier in these two provinces that Trier starts off in. Like I said at the start of the video, man, probably the weakest and least relevant elector, pretty much always disappearing. Well, we did that this time. We made a couple of electors disappear. And yeah, our goal, as you all know, was to become the only Christian theocracy in Europe. And we did just that, man. Honestly, pretty easy start and medium portion of the game. We did get lucky, I have to admit, with the Commonwealth eating these guys up, which I was hoping for, and we got actually super lucky with Venice wiping out Trent right here, man, which is, like I said earlier, the one I was least hopeful for. Otherwise, we would have had to probably fought Austria and drilled through these guys right here. Luckily got, you know, a little bit of, well, luck here with the Provence thing and being able to eat roads. Too bad that the Ottomans didn't go for them, but there we go, man. Left the Pope for last and ate up every single other Christian theocracy in Europe. And now we reign supreme, baby. But yeah, these are the government reforms that we went with, man. Obviously stayed as a theocracy. We could have flipped to a monarchy, become HRE Emperor, flip back to a theocracy, but I feel like that wasn't really in the spirit of the campaign. Pretty good economy this campaign, never really too rich, but, you know, we were able to sustain ourselves. Pretty powerful army, weirdo idea group picks, a couple of missions, generic ones completed. But yeah, honestly, man, I was dreading this campaign ever since I saw the top comment on the Trent video. But honestly, it turned out way more fun and way quicker and easier than I thought it'd be, and I think it made out for a great video, man. I say this every time, man, but with these final few episodes in A to Z remaining, probably like less than 15, I'm glad, and you know, we've done this in the past couple of months too. I'm glad we're going with like big goals like this that will definitely be memorable and go down in EU4 history, if I do say so myself. But that's it for Trier, man. Probably one of the last HRE nations that we're gonna get to play in what you call it in A to Z. I know we got Saxony coming up, obviously. Switzerland too, probably. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. No, we don't. We played those guys. So I don't know who we got left in the HRE, man. Maybe one of those W guys, Würzburg, Württemberg, or something like that. But yeah, gotta savor every moment as much as I get annoyed sometimes with the goals. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm very happy to say that this campaign as Trier in A to Z has been a success, and that has been Trier in A to Z. Let me know in the comments below what I should do as this nation next week. I think it's Tripura, another India border nation. Please don't make me conquer the Indian borders again. I've done it 3 times. I failed 3 times. I don't want to die to Bengal and Delhi again. Although knowing you guys, that's definitely going to be the goal for Tripura. But that's it for me for now. And now you can enjoy the final 7 or 8 minutes of the previous A to Z, Trent. See you next time. Okay, so Brandenburg just called me into a reconquest versus Denmark. So shout out Brandenburg for doing this, but that does mean that they won't help the Palatinate because they're allied. So this is a way to fight the Palatinate without breaking my alliance with Brandenburg, who I do want to vote for me. So yeah, we gotta take all of the highlighted provinces, man. Let's declare for Heidelberg. I won't call in anyone. Actually, very simple, folks. War's already done. Let's just check the damage, man. These might be some high-def provinces. Oof. Do I do this? It is going to be a while before we fight our next war. Let's see how much. Not that long, I guess. I really don't want to have to fight someone like the Palatinate twice, bro, is the thing. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Frick it. Finally annexed Scilly, and even though everyone was so mad at me, I did not get coalition, which is great. I think I'm just going to chill until my truce with Austria is up. Better not to make anyone salty. I've allied Russia too, by the way, currying favors with them. I don't think I can make them break the alliance with Austria because... actually, I can. Yeah. Okay, so I'll do that. I'll just make Russia break the alliance with Austria just so I don't have to go all the way over here to siege them. And then we'll fight Austria. We need about 80-ish% war score for these provinces right here. So, yeah, second to last war and then an easy war versus the Pope to wrap it up. I wonder how long this video is. Okay, started annexing the final vassals, Tyrol and Baden. Obviously, we had no problem with these guys since they love me because I just released them and they didn't really get to experience any of the annexed HRE member modifiers that I mostly struggled with Scilly. I had to influence them, send gifts all the time, bestow imperial authority whenever I had it, so... yeah, no problems annexing these 2 guys, although it was annoying with, like, Scilly. Okay, truce with Austria is up, made Russia break the alliance. I need to get going right here because the Ottomans are fighting them now as well in, somewhere for Ragusa, but I still need to get to it. So, there's my declaration. I'm gonna go straight up for Vienna, Dragon, Poland, Brandenburg, and Trier. There we go. Let's go. And Austria is actually willing to accept. Okay, this time I think I'm definitely gonna get coalition. By the way, I did get coalition, but they kept, like, joining, leaving, so it wasn't really a coalition, but there we go. Second to last war done, man. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, everyone is super salty. I am gonna get coalition, no big deal though. However, we have accomplished one of the hardest missions if you're playing in a big region, Unite Home region, and we have all of South Germany. All we need now to complete this challenge and for it to be a success is to take Ravenna, Albenga, and Nizza from the Pope. Let's go ahead and core up these Austrian provinces, break our alliance with the Pope, and when our truce with the Pope is up, we'll go ahead and fight him. It's been a while. Yeah, big coalition now. Pretty much everyone I don't have a truce with. Poland and Trier also broke their alliances with me, so I linked up with Denmark just in case. But these guys aren't really gonna do anything, and luckily I don't have to fight any of them, so we're chilling. The thing that, like, the least played nation in Europe, man, maybe not the least, but it's gotta be one of the least played nations in Europe, Trent, is such a, I don't know, a good campaign, man. This was a good campaign. It's just so slow, dude. It took me 150 years to do this, man. If I did it again, I'd probably look for a way to dismantle the HRE. Well, folks, our truce with the Pope is finally up. Let's pop off a scornful on them, although I think I'll still have good relations. Yeah, with all the buying indulgences for sins, man, I've been doing this campaign, the Pope absolutely loves me no matter what. But I guess we're gonna take a 2-stab hit here. Luckily, Portugal won't help them, but I will call in Denmark and Brandenburg here to help out a little bit, and there's losing 2-stab, and our final war started. All of the HRE and France is in a coalition against me, but I'm just glad that this is gonna be over very, very soon. I'm happy. Okay, for this we need 27 war score. Not bad. I think that's enough, man. No, it's not. What the frick? Oh, right, that fort. All right, now they'll accept for sure. Please do it, because I can't stand another second of this campaign, boys. It literally broke me. There we go. There's Ravenna, there's Albenga, there's Nice, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, our final war of this campaign is done, and as Trent, we have become the ultimate Italian-German-Italian nation by owning all of southern Germany, which is this region right here, you guys can see, and all of northern Italy, which are, well, which according to me is this region right here. And with that, I'm gonna call it, man, because I can't stand one more second of this campaign, and I gotta record another video after this. Normally, of course, we would, like, wait to core up the provinces and blah, 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 but I think I'm just gonna wrap it up, man. But yeah, there you go, man. Start off as Trent in the province of Trent itself. Like I said in the intro of the video, a nation that everyone knows, everyone sees, no one's really ever played. When the AI plays as them, which is, well, always, they don't really ever do anything. I've only seen them expand into like 1 or 2 provinces. I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 times in my time of playing EU4, man, but definitely an excellent, a super fun nation, man. The start is annoying. I am assuming that sometimes restarts may be needed to get favorable alliances. I didn't restart. Luckily, we could fight Venice right off the start, man. And you guys saw what we did this campaign, man. Flip to a monarchy, slow and steady expansion, extremely high aggressive expansion, especially towards the end right here. But luckily, with some good alliances and with heavy vassal play and diplo-vassalization, we were able to get this done. If we didn't do all the vassal stuff, man, this campaign would be another 50 or 60 years. But yeah, man. Ended up number 2 on the Great Powers list. As you can see, we're fairly large. Still the HRE Emperor, although as soon as this guy right here dies, we won't be anymore. This is what the economy is looking like. These are all the ideas we completed. I think this is the most of the generic missions I've ever completed, which is kind of funny. But yeah, that's that, man. Overall, super, super fun. Like I said, it got tedious towards the end because it took so long. But I'm glad it's over, man. I'm glad it's over. You know, these campaigns, these longer ones, they kind of piss me off lately, but also I realized that these are some of the final A to Z campaigns we'll ever do. We got like less than 15 nations to go, I think, in A to Z, so I should definitely savor them and not let it get to me about how long things are taking. So yeah, with all that said, I think that's about that.